Good morning. What a fucking miserable day. I think it's supposed to stop raining anyway. Right, we're just going to start the herringbone. So I've set it out, the top bit there and the centre line there. I actually did start this yesterday, but I only worked half day yesterday. I had to go out and I was rushing about and I started it and I just weren't happy with it. You can't rush these things. So it was only to start the first course, but I took it down. But the bricks got left out and they're fucking soaking wet now, so I've got to cut some more. But Damien's not in today, he's caught something. Oh, fucking hope it ain't COVID. Right, then let's proceed. First things first, cut the starter bricks is three bricks out there. I've showed you this before in another video. That's the length of the brick. And you mark the diagonal there and then cut them, then I'll show you how it works. And that's what you get. That's your starters. You get two. I'll break the bottom bit, that's alright. You get two out of one of them. So I'll do another couple and that'll get me going. Right, we're making headway. Better day now, look, sun's out. Well, to say this is a ball ache is an understatement, but we're getting there slowly. I've just joined that, ain't brushed yet, so that's why it looks shit. Right, as I said to you, that there is the centre. The centre of this brick is the centre. Centre of that, centre of that. Right. Once you've set it out and got the centre, that then gives you even cuts up either side. This bit's always going to be different. It can't be helped, that's the way it is, depending on the size of the panel, but as long as the cuts are even, both going down, that's sweet. And then you move this line over there and at the bottom to this point, which I'm a little bit out there actually, but you get the general idea. And then that's your centre line, and just keep to that all the way up. I messed up a little bit rushing about like I do. When you set these out, set them out to the right centre, set it out dry, they should be at 320 with these bricks. Get them in the right place and then everything should work okay. I like to smooth things about a little bit, but it's alright, it's good enough. Right. Also, as you're going up, you've got to check your 45, so if you put your level in there like that, and then put your level, it's a square, isn't it? And then put your level on top so it's level. You won't go far out, but you're always going to get a bit of discrepancy with these bricks, different sizes, and that it really is a pain. But anyway, there's a job, not for me.
You wouldn't do that, huh?
I actually got sent to a job many years ago. It was a pointing job. To do some pointing, and they gave me one of them to do the pointing off. Yeah, I just went home. Yeah, I've got no head frights for that kind of stuff. Right, let me just show you this. It don't make no difference, but well, it does, I suppose. These are the ones I cut, right, on the way I showed you, putting the three bricks together. That way you get the long one that side and the short one that side. Now Damien cut these not setting out, which is nothing wrong with that. It's a good way of doing it. By setting out, so you just set them out dry, get them all square, then cut them. But he's done it bonding the other way with the long one to the right and not to the left. So we're going to carry on doing it like that. It's just to keep them all the same. Otherwise it's going to look different. Right, that's yesterday's effort. Ain't come out too bad. I'm going to start this one now, get it halfway up. So what you want to do is get this bottom bit set out properly, and I was a bit cavalier on that one there and I weren't as accurate as I should have been, and I've learned I should know better really. So you want to get these in the right place. That's in the centre bit where it should be. Set it out dry a bit, make out, you know, every brick's a little bit different if the size is different, that. Just get your centres right. These are working out 320 centres. Get them bang on, get them right, get this first course in right, 100% 45 degrees. And there you go, get this one right. Level across there, make sure it's good. And the same with that one. Make sure, just spend time on them, because you'll just fuck it up otherwise, like I nearly did yesterday. There's not a lot of, what's this down here? There's not a lot of leeway on these. I've done them with like really old stocks, all different sizes, and it's proper pain. You end up having to crop bricks and all that. But anyway, there we go. Right, I can't put a centre line up that one, but I'll just use the laser. Just put a plumb line up there, just click that plumb. Make sure I'm only going up to that height, because we're waiting for this roof to come on, and can't really build all this, these piers and that, till the roof's on, so you just get bashed on it. Dane's just taking him up halfway there. He's back today. He was sick on his birthday. 50 he was yesterday. Spent most of it in bed. Right, I've got this one up as far as I can get it. This one's come out a little bit better. And that's the centre line there. I've used the laser, if you can see it. A couple of mil out at the top there, but it's only because I haven't been checking it. Shifted over, but that's not going to notice at the top. I'll pull it back a little bit. And obviously we've been using the template. And that's it. Nice and flat. Touch out of plumb. Only a little bit, if you see that. So we're following that. So, all good. Move on to the next one. No. I've got to do the cuts now for this next one. So, I'm alright for a while. Yeah. Fucking hell, I'm getting bored with this. Just setting this one up now. Yeah, let's see what the boys are doing. What's going on here? Damon's on the steroids.
Hey?
Damon's on the steroids. Pushing up concrete blocks. Oh look, tube in there, look. I did that. Fucking... How are you going to clean them snots off?
Snots?
Yeah.
More Why don't you get bad stains up?
You normally leave them on. More thermal value. Did you see that? I don't suppose you saw that. Charlie Collison, the job he was on in Cambridge, I think it was. Or it might be the one he's on, I don't know. They got the big wide cavities, right, to fill up this extra insulation, but the internal skin's all concrete blocks. Which no fucking U value at all. What's all that about?
I don't know.
Doesn't make no fucking sense, does it? Putting wide cavities in and using concrete blocks. Bit wet that muck.
Sorry?
It's a bit wet that muck.
My feet are wet.
What's that?
Right.
Yeah.
Standing in the puddle, don't you?
Standing in a puddle. Fucking hell. Need time to go home anyway. Fuck. Oh, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, isn't it? Don't know my last day tomorrow. And I'm on holiday. Hello. Well, I got up this morning, 6 o'clock, when it was pissing down. Looked at the forecast, it said rain for the best part of the morning, you know, till gone 12. Fucking 9:30 it stopped. So, there you go. Yeah, it didn't go. The herringbone panels. Oh, fucking hell. Do you know what? I weren't in the right frame of mind for them, and I've made some couple of elementary mistakes. So I've not been focusing on what I should be doing. So we've done 1.5, and they're all right. I might just have to tweak a couple of joints. I've got a couple of thin perps up, but I can just tweak them with a little grinder. Because, you know, when you look up, they're the things you notice. If you don't see it, it looks alright. And they are alright, but they're not as good as I'd like. The problem is, obviously they're on the curve, and I ain't really been concentrating as I should. The bricks, they're all different sizes and lengths. You know, they vary 2 or 3 mil, and some are fat and some are thin, and it really makes it difficult when everyone, especially on that radius. I'm not making excuses; it's a fact. That's how it is. But if you look at herringbone done in the day, you know, in Victorian times, up to the 50s, 60s maybe, you'll see that they wouldn't have been done with stock bricks. Very rare. The features, they've been done in soft reds, the quality soft red. And before they was even laid, and I've done this as a labourer, they were put in a gauge box, which is a little box that is made the exact size of the bricks, and you'd have a labourer there all day, as long as it took him, putting the bricks into the gauge box, and if they fitted in there snugly, they went on to get put in the wall on the herringbone panel. If they didn't fit in, they got discarded, simple as that. So, you know, the quality was there, the quality of the bricks was there to work with. Now, if I started doing that now in this job, the build would have a fucking fit. You ain't going to have that. But because they're rustic-ish, you can get away with a little bit. But I'm going to... it's just cutting them starters with the way I showed you to do it, putting the 3 bricks together and even laying them out. Where they're not flat, the bricks, and they roll about a little bit, you get a little bit out, you know, so you can get over it. But something like that, I like to be 100% accurate with it. It does make life easier. So I'm going to make a template up, that's all. It's quite easy to do. I should have done it in the first place. That's sort of, so I haven't been focused on it. Should have been the first thing I've done is make a template. So them first 3 cuts are bang on. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to Africa tomorrow, fishing. I'm just going to Tesco's now and get a couple of bits. So the next time I'll see you will be Refro, or maybe Africa. One more thing, and remember old Chris, the old bricklayer from Bristol, who gave me the trowel, the rose trowel in that book, Chris Dixon. I got a message yesterday, he's not very well, bless him, so I hope you get better soon, Chris. I know you're not that well at all, but anyway, I'm sure everything will be okay. Right, speak to you all later.